What's up YouTube? My name's Kenneth. Today's video is on the space cubes, and I got these made from vcubes.com in their create your own cube section on their website, and there I was able to upload my own images and create these cubes. So let me show them to you. So here we have one of the square cubes, and this of course is a 2x2, and on each side I got printed an image of the night sky that I took, and most of them are from the ancient Bristol comb pine forest. And so these are the oldest trees in the world, and you can see the Milky Way behind them. And here we have a shooting star. That's a Perseid shooting star. Here we have another Bristol comb pine in the Milky Way, and the Milky Way here. And this is actually taken in Mono Lake. And then at the top, I figured since you feel like the ground is down here, the top needed to be all sky, and so I just have some Milky Way across the top. And then on the bottom, I chose a very kind of bizarre image that I took, and it's actually a full 360-degree image, like spherical image that's been mapped onto a flat surface. And so everywhere you look is kind of horizon, and this is the entire night sky. And the Milky Way goes across the crease, which was too bad because it kind of hides the Milky Way. I should have made it so it went across kind of, at a diagonal or something like that. But this is basically, no matter where you look, it's horizon, and that's the entire sky. And so I figured that was kind of a fun way to map it, because we have ground, 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 and so here we have ground on the corners as well. So anyway, I chose to do almost the exact same for the 3x3. I did switch out a couple of the images. I think it was this image here. So this image, and I believe this image, are unique to these puzzles, but all the other images are the same. So we have Mono Lake, Bristol comb pine with a shooting star, and Milky Way at the top. And then here you can see the Milky Way across the center down here. And with the 3x3, what's fun, of course, these are picture cubes, and so you have to really deal with the orientation of the centers, and so it makes it a lot harder to solve because on a regular 3x3 this would be solved right now, but obviously on a picture cube or a super cube it's not solved because the center needs to be twisted, and same with this one. And so it makes the puzzle just a little bit more challenging, and I think it makes it more fun. And so anyway, these puzzles are very difficult to solve, and part of the reason is because all the pieces look very similar. If you look up here, like these two corners, they look identical. And you have to, make sure they're in the right place and oriented correctly. And, from this side and this side, there's not much different, and they're very dark, and it's hard to see. And so it's very challenging to solve. So anyway, this is the other square cube. Here's one of the pillowed cubes. And on the pillowed cubes, I tried to do something different. Instead of using 6 images, I used 3 panorama images. And so because they're kind of pillowed here and it has full edge-to-edge printing, we have one long image across both sides, and here we have an ancient Bristol comb pine with a bunch of shooting stars from the Perseid meteor shower. And then if we look over here, we have a panorama of the Milky Way kind of as a rainbow, and we have another Bristol comb pine there, and here we have a third Bristol comb pine with the Milky Way. And so only 3 images on here, but they kind of span across, and it actually makes the puzzle even harder because there's kind of more sky, and it makes it so all the pieces look very similar, and I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. It takes a very long time to solve these things. So anyway, that's this pillowed one, and then we have the last pillowed 2x2, and it's actually identical to the 3x3. We have the 3 exact same images. And they, I think, turned out pretty well. So I was a little bit disappointed with these because first off, they didn't have an option for the inside of the puzzle, and so all the insides are white, and they kind of are very, I think, kind of harsh against these dark puzzles. And so you can see it's white right here, and that's how they all are. And you can see on the 3x3 what that kind of looks like mid-turn. So I was a little disappointed you couldn't choose like a black blank puzzle and then build it off of that. Instead, they're all white on the inside. But besides that, the printing's pretty high quality, and I really like the edge-to-edge printing, and I think it turned out pretty good. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my space cubes. They're kind of fun, and that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and of course, have a great day.